Okay, let's talk about clearing batch sheets. Batch sheet is a special type of data format within Nitro-CELL. It's a special format for kind of looping through things. So I'm gonna call this my batch is going to be the sheet name that we're working with here. And you'll notice that the structure of this is really geared around having something to populate and then run. So the idea here is if we had like box.prt and apple.asm and let's say zoo.prt. Wherever we put this X is basically going to be the active item that is automatically pulled to the top. And then this is actually used as a reference for what execute sheet do we want to execute on the backside. So if I create an execute sheet that's actually running from the back, we'll say cool thing, some cool thing that we're going to do. And the way we tie this in is actually quite simple. We're gonna like if we had like a model open here, so we'll do a open, and we're just gonna come back and reference that location where that cell is at. And you could do this for more than one thing. So you can have an entire table of things, not necessarily a table, but records of information here that you wanted to process. And then we just need to tell it uh, what sheet is associated with that. So the interesting thing about this process is that if we had a list of like if I had a bunch of stuff in here like so, and I wanted to clean that out before I started doing something else. Well, there's an easy way to do this, and what you do is you do a batch. It's under the worksheet functions, so we have a clear batch sheet, and the only thing it needs is the worksheet name, so my batch. And what this will do is this will go in and start to clear all that stuff out for us. And then we can populate it and then do other cool things with it, which I'll show you here in just a second. So when I run this, you'll notice it's gone in and cleared all that out, but it's left our reference to what we're going to be executing in the end. And so let's go and populate it real quick just so we can kind of show what that looks like. So I'm going to put in a batch and we'll do a get files. And let's say that I'm interested in all the PRT files that are currently in session. I want to write that to my batch, and the execute sheet that it's going to be running is cool thing when it's finished. So I'm going to go ahead and run this, and all this did was list that file content. So if we change this and say s*.prt instead, that clear batch that's occurring up front there is actually going to go clear that out and then write the new content that's there.